Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope everyone is doing amazing and well. And today we have another massive book haul. Okay, it wasn't, I mean, it kind of all was in like a short time frame. This was like in a week span, and there's still 3 books that are on the way. But I was like, let me go ahead and film it anyways. So I have all of the books here in front of me, and let's get into it. I feel like this is kind of a mix of a bunch of different kinds of books. So yeah, I guess to start, I will start with my most anticipated book for this year. Well, I guess not necessarily like my most, but one of my most, especially for the end of the year, like this one. Brimstone. This is absolutely stunning, first of all. And then I also did get the Target edition, which also gorgeous, okay? Like everything about it is stunning. So funny thing about this, right? I went to a midnight release. How dare someone text me? Anyways, I went to a midnight release and we ended up making little like shaker bookmarks. It's all stuck in there. But yeah, so it's like a bunch of like, there's onyx in there and there's swords and stuff. So it's very like Quicksilver themed. And then we also made a Quicksilver necklace, which I don't have it on me right now, but I'll insert the TikTok from the midnight. Had a blast and it was so fun, and that's where I got this copy, right? However, I had already pre-ordered my Target one, and then Barnes & Noble ended up having the signed one, so I ordered the signed one online. Now, do I need 3 copies of the exact same book? No. Am I going to keep the Target one and the signed one? Yes. I tried to return this one and I can't. So I'm just gonna see if I can give it to one of my friends or something. But regardless, I love Kelly Hart. I love Quicksilver. Like, Kingfisher, the man that he is. The man that you are. I'll never get over him. Anyways, that is, I guess, the first 2 books. Kind of first 3 books-ish. But even though it's literally the same book. And then next I have in one of my videos where I talked about like the dark romance recommendations, I talked about Little Stranger. So I finally got Little Liar. I'm so excited. I also got this on Audible, and I'm ready. I'm ready because Malachi Rice, I have missed Malachi. I've missed him. Maybe I should just like turn my ringer off. But I have missed Malachi so much, and I'm fully ready to get into book 2. So yes. And then this next book, I actually went to the Renaissance Fair and I put this one in my vlog, but this was the book from the blind date with a book that I got from the Renaissance Fair. And so I did kind of look into it, and it is the 6 Tudor Queens. This is the 5th one. Okay, so I am excited for this. However, I do think I want to read it in order. I saw some people say like you don't have to read them in order, but I feel like it would just be better to read them in order. So eventually, once I get the first book and stuff, like I'll keep on reading this, like this series, and yeah. So I am excited for this though, because I honestly didn't know anything about the Six Queens. Like I mean, like you learn about it in history a little bit, but like I feel like that's it. Like I really didn't know much about it. I didn't know this was a book series either. So yeah, I'm excited for that one. And next, I have been, in a sense, I've been like detesting, okay, this book. I did not want to read it because I really didn't want to cry. But I went into Target and they had the signed version. So I got The Last Letter, okay? And it's gorgeous, stunning. The inside, amazing. And it's signed. So yeah, I was like, I guess it's time for me to cry while reading it. I also just love Rebecca Yarros. If you see this, Pookie, mwah, love you. And then this next book, okay, I'm so excited. Love me some Anna Huang. Okay, so I finally got The Defender. Okay, I know it came out, feels like a little bit ago, but I got the Barnes & Noble like exclusive edition or whatever. And this is the art. If you can see it, you see the reflection of the camera. But very excited for this one. Like, I loved The Striker. I am extremely excited for this one because I just ate them up. And honestly, like, I feel like I've never really gotten into like sports romance. I feel like The Striker was really like my first sports romance, and I'm living for it, if you will. So I'm ready. And I love Anna Huang, so she's another one. Love you, Pookie. Okay, and so these next two books, one of them is mine and the other one is my friend's, okay? So funny enough, I'll start with my friend's one. My friend does not speak Spanish at all. However, I was in the middle of Barnes & Noble and I FaceTimed her and I was like, oh my gosh, look at this signed copy that they have of Onyx Storm. And she said, I want it. I said, but it's in Spanish. And she was like, I don't care, I want it anyways. So I got her the Onyx Storm Spanish version that is signed, and this special edition is stunning. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I would have kept this shit for myself if she didn't want it. I would have ended up with both of these books that I'm about to show you because they're gorgeous. Okay, first let me show you this dust jacket. Stunning. Okay, stunning. I don't think I've seen a more pretty, like, beautiful inside. And then this is the actual book itself, which again, I just think it's gorgeous, stunning. And this one did come with a bookmark. And this is the inside. And this is the signature. It's honestly gorgeous, stunning. Like, I also don't know what it is about. Oh, and these are the edges. The blue is really gorgeous, genuinely. Like, I fell in love with it too. But when I tell you, like, it's something about Spanish editions of books because they're always so much prettier than the English ones. And I don't know, like, it just, they always hit a little bit better. They always just look great and stuff. And I don't know, reading a book in Spanish is usually just like another type of vibe entirely. Sorry guys, I know the sun is setting. I'm trying to get through these quick. So this copy is for me. I got Fearless by Lauren Roberts in Spanish, and I'm really excited for this one. Okay, so this is it. This is what it looks like. It's absolutely stunning. This pink, gorgeous. Okay, when you open it, this is the art. Chef's kiss. And this is the signature. And then let me show you the back, which is also like, no words. Speechless, okay? Speechless. So lastly, I have in front of me something that I didn't need, but I really wanted it because I've actually never read these. I've watched the movies, but I've never read them. And everyone around me was like, you need to read them, because I didn't actually grow up reading these. My parents didn't let me, because I guess they thought it was like above what I needed to be reading at my age or whatever. And I finally, like, I didn't watch the movies, I think, until like maybe 2022, 2023. And so I think it was just time for me to read Twilight. So I got the entire Barnes & Noble set. Okay, first of all, the box that it comes in is gorgeous. It's also very heavy. And then let's see if I can slide these out, because the edges are gorgeous as well. Okay, let's see. It just looks like the night sky, and I think that's absolutely stunning. I'm a sucker for stars. Let's see. Let me try to grab the first one. Oh wow, they smell like a fresh book. But this is the cover of Twilight. This is the cover of New Moon. This is Eclipse. Sorry, I'm trying to grab them in a decent way. This is Breaking Dawn. And this is Midnight Sun. Okay, I went ahead and turned the light on because it's getting kind of dark. Sorry. I should probably get better at filming, but you know. Anyways, so these are all of them, and they're gorgeous and stunning and heavy. But yeah, I'm very excited to actually read those, because I did hear that like the books were actually different. Not like very, very different, but they do like vary from the movies. So very excited to start that. And yeah, lastly, books. Well, I guess also technically not lastly, because I also did pre-order Game On by Devessa Allen on Barnes & Noble. Yeah, for the one with like the edges. I did pre-order that one, but obviously that doesn't come out until March, so won't be getting that. But I did pre-order that. And then lastly, my lovely, amazing fiance Jose got me a Burr basket from Sincerely Yours Bookstore, which is here in Georgia. And so I got my little Burr basket, and it came with the book The Holiday Swap, which it's very much giving Parent Trap vibes, but like as adults. So I'm very excited for this, because it's like a little rom-com kind of romance for the holidays, and especially now that it's about to be Thanksgiving, I'm ready for her. I'm ready for the Christmassy vibes. And then not only that, but the Burr basket did come with some socks, a delicious smelling candle, a little ornament that I'm gonna put on my tree in my book room, and a sticker that's me dropping it, a sticker that says Sincerely Yours Bookstore, candy canes, a bookmark, a sweater clip, and this cute little mini tote bag. And yeah. Oh, and then at the midnight release that I went to for Brimstone, it was at all the Tropes bookstore, and I also bought this Midnight Readers start moving around. This says Midnight Readers Club. And yeah, I got that because that's very much me. There. And yeah, that's the end of my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in next week's video. Bye.